voice message Sunday 10:24 a.m. sent by 7022500F83.
Hey Ryan, it's Dave Mensa. Hey, I just want to say thanks. I've been learning this stuff in life from you and also from NSL. I got them with my own experience. Stuff does work. I just want to give you an update. Last 3 days, Thursday night, I got a number from this girl. Last night I was at the Blue Martini with some friends. I got a number from this woman too, and then just last night. It was nine. I mean, out of 9 women I spoke to, I got 1 number, so that's not too bad when you look at the numbers. Oh, hey, look, this shit does work, and for all those people who want to just bash you on your YouTube page about, that Las Vegas Lair, how much this shit doesn't work, it's just bullshit. In my own experience, I can tell you it does work. Just go out, be yourself. Now, I just said to this one girl I got her digits from was, hey, hey, and when I said that, talk, you got numbers, and it was cool, and I pretty much text out now, even ask out, and Ryan, hey, before you know it, you're gonna be with kids, it's not happening, it's already happening for me, so Ryan, keep up the good work, continue to teach guys more, because Ryan, this shit does work. God bless you, my friend. Bye.
Started a brand new day. It's time to hit that road, I want you to fly with me right quick, man. I get the whip going, yeah. I get the whip going. I get the whip going, yeah. I get the whip going. Get that money, get that money, get that money, ay. Get that money, get that money, get that money, ay. Get that money, get that money, get that money, ay. Get that money, get that money, get that money, ay. I get the whip going, yeah. I get the whip going, yeah. I get the whip going, yeah. I get the whip going. Push that pedal, push that pedal, push that pedal, ay. Push that pedal, push that pedal, push that pedal, ay. Push that pedal, push that pedal, push that pedal, ay. Push that pedal, push that pedal, push that pedal, ay. I get the whip going, yeah. I get the whip going, yeah. I get the whip going, I get the whip going. Young Pharaoh, baby. I get the whip going. Ron J. I get the whip going. DMB going. I get the whip going. Jaunzemis Entertainment, baby. Get the whip going.
Every fear, every doubt, every traumatic experience you've ever had.
A lot of guys give up too fast and you get into a relationship without even knowing how to even play the game.
Guys help each other overcome things to get to a point where they can live the life that they want to live.
Great place to be. A lot of people are meeting a lot of women here, and love the community.
You can go out anytime, anywhere, and you never know who you meet. On the way over here, we met all kinds of people. Just on the street, it was great.
It's not just about gaming girls, like you'll be able to game a cop. I gamed a cop out of a DUI.
The community is awesome because it really helps guys kind of build and share tactics, share strategies, see what's working, what's not, and yeah, just build ourselves up and create better game for each other.
You'd be able to like game a judge, like dropping on your ticket, game a used car salesman. Because they're using game on you.
I've learned a lot of stuff. Been divorced for 3 years, and since I met the community, it's been really big. It's been a big impact on my life, and a lot of people should join. And it's vibrant. It's really going here in Vegas. So what I'd like to do is just put a word out there to everybody that if you're thinking about coming down and getting involved with this community, do it, because it's the best thing you can ever do. You'll meet a lot of people, you'll learn game, and the best thing of all is that you'll attract the women in your life that you want to.
We are biological machines, and our purpose on this planet is to survive and replicate.
It all comes down to getting outside your comfort zone just going out there and just doing it.
You have 28,251 days to make this happen.
Las Vegas Lair is awesome in the brotherhood that they have and the way they chill together, and the bond is kick-ass.
Hanging out with my little Christian, man. It's been a long time and shit. And I'll tell you, man, he's definitely stepped it up.
Take it or leave it. Just go very, very, like, you know what you want, and you don't give a fuck what happens.
Getting involved in the community is fabulous. It's about self-improvement. It's not about demeaning women or womanizing. It's about becoming the best you can be.
Yeah, sure, you can have a lot of theory, you can know a lot of stuff, but until you actually take it into practice, it doesn't really matter.
Well, I joined the group with the Las Vegas Lair, and it just totally changed my life. My confidence started to increase. That was the number one thing. I'm telling you, it's all about confidence, relational independence, not getting thrown off by her energy. And after I started to find that self-image in me to really trigger attraction on a continuous and ongoing basis, I saw that the very thing that I thought I was missing, I actually had. And I learned that from working with the groups, working with the fellas here with the Las Vegas Lair. So if you want to do that for yourself, I would say go ahead and join the group. If you're in Las Vegas and you just want to have a good night with a lot of guys that's going to show you how to go out there and trigger attraction in women, then go ahead and look up the Las Vegas Lair, the meetup group, LasVegasLair.com. And you'll see us, you'll see Ryan, you'll see his group. It's a fantastic group, and it does more for you than just picking up women. It does more for you than just turning you into a higher you. It does more for you than just the other groups out there that you've probably been involved with. I tell you what, it lets you reach your highest potential.
To come out and try some stuff and see how it goes. So from that, I'm over here in my hometown, Las Vegas. So come out, you know, play.
You get the story for you really quick. It's better than Hangover, man. It's better than Hangover. Here's the story. So, I have this girlfriend. She's at this bar, right? This guy comes up to her. She says this. Here's this approach. I got to say it really low because I don't want to get He says, "You want to fuck?" And she says, "Wait a second, bro. Aren't you going to buy me a drink?" And then he says, "Well, if I bought you this drink, would you fuck me?" It's like, hell no, I wouldn't. Like, I don't want to, because I was born and raised with drug freaks and stuff. So,
Holy shit.
So, like, long story short, though, sure enough, she says, does that line really work for you? And he says, yeah. He says, let me tell you something, dear. It's all a numbers game. It's all a numbers game. Sure enough, by the end of the night, he's walking out the club with this girl. She can't hardly walk. But let me tell you something. That's not necessarily how you do it. Don't be trying to take advantage of girls. It's like hot and drunk and shit like that. But it is all a numbers game. So you open up every set because someone's going to say, yeah, but you only have one shot. You only have one shot with that girl, especially when she's a woman of particular quality, because she gets hit on all the time. So you get that one shot, and it doesn't matter how you look, it doesn't matter how you dress, it's all about what you say, and then where you say it from. And if she's digging it, this might get laid. It's a numbers game.
When I joined the community, it took us around 7 hours to fuck her. Today, with right tools, with choosing the right girls, it takes us on average 7 to 10 minutes. And that's not self-business bullshit, that's our reality.
Men, we're kind of like a light switch. Hot girl walks in, light switch turns on, I want to fuck her. Big hard. Women are more like a dimmer. You gotta kind of work.
A lot of people that end up getting married, especially young, are the guys that's game is kind of weak. It's okay with them to do what she wants. It's okay with them to pay for her stuff. It's okay with them to stay home with the kids while she goes out. And that is the antithesis to what we are trying to become.
This is the pickup. This is where the attraction comes in.
The A move is just like, you're right there, you go, well, anyway. You know, you get side to side, you go, anyway. I just had to say hello. Boom, and then you bring it back. But you know what? That's pretty cool when you think about it. And every time you do that, you can go back further. You know, so do that with the chairs. After doing that, kneel for a second. When most guys go, wow, I'm gonna stay. You take it away, and after that, you come back and see what's there.
I can't sit down like this for too long. But I can say, I'll just think, actually, let me see your hand. Go like this. Stand up for a second. And you spin around. Aha, I just took the chair. No, check this out. I can only stay a second. This is the latest thing we have, which is audio equipment, which is basically we're going to mic you up and we're going to be able to listen to you and set and give you feedback on not just what it looked like happened, but what actually happened. The idea is to just use it to spark the conversation, and then you want to snip and stack to your next routine.
I don't focus on so much of what to say, but I focus on what's the emotions that I want to trigger in her.
So I want you to begin, when you go out, to start thinking of the world as like a gigantic global mating ritual.
There's 3 here, so you don't necessarily want to hold forward with all 3 all the time. Because 2 of them are going to occupy each other at any one time, which is leaving 1 unoccupied.
Blah, 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 you run fucking comfort bullshit routine, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Kind of throws us about it, but whatever, you know, there's school out here, let's go there. You know, my friend was soup, handcuff your video, like 2 fingers. Not like this, not like stupid misery, man. 2. Yeah, walk.
Slowly they're going to start turning their body. And now I can see him, so I code him. Their girl code is canceled. Every winging venture needs to end in mini isolation.
If you don't have a wall, you can use your precious, you know, your wing. So you go there, stop. What fucking damn, that's a fucking wall. He's the wall.
She says, like that. She's really trying to process what the fuck just happened.
Because I know, like right now, there's a lot of fucking chumps at the bar buying all these girls drinks, getting them in the States so when people like us that are calibrated and trained to go out and make this happen, we're just making our job easy. When I'm sitting here telling this girl about myself, conveying my personality, she can still hear me. So then, when I do turn and talk to this girl, my value's already uploaded. So now it's not a cold approach, it's a warm approach.
And this is what I mean though. I can take this whole thing right here and twist it so profound into my own personality.
Compliance testing. Can you hold up for a second? That's a compliance test. Did he comply or defy? He didn't have to comply. He could have been like, no, fuck it. Give a little compliance test, like, you know, hey, she get us some drinks. She can either comply or defy. If she defies, oh, you've been hanging, like, bam, now back to the beginning. So it's just a repetitive pattern.
The worst thing to do is people want to cover guys, because again, girls, even though they're talking to each other, they have the peripheral vision. They're smart about that shit. They can see and smell you from miles away. So if you're one of those guys who are like, you know, trying to like get to her, but you don't know how you're going to approach her because they're busy or they're facing this way, they're talking on the phone, they're taking a drink, you're hovering over them, they can smell that and they can sense if you have no confidence, you just break them to the side, like, hey guys, what's up?
IOI. Somebody. What's an IOI?
Indicator of interest.
Nice! IOD.
Indicator of disinterest.
Nice!
DHB.
Demonstration of higher value.
Nice!
DLP.
Everybody.
Demonstration of lower value.
Yay!
PUA.
Pickup artist.
How comfortable do you feel with me being, say, 4 feet away?
No problem.
No problem, right? I'll come up to you like this.
Now I got
a little problem, right? Now imagine how girls feel when you come up to them and say, hey, let me get your opinion on something. They're like, shit, this guy's like on my shit, he's closing on me, I have no way of escaping this, because it's like, okay, now for her to get out of this, you have to do something like, okay, kind of push you aside or move out of the way or whatever. So once a girl feels physically closed in, she's going to mentally close out on you too. She's not going to want to listen to what you have to do. She's kind of like, okay, all right, get out of here, you're creeping me the fuck out, right? But if I were to say something like, hey, look over there. You're going to orient your body wherever, right? I'm going to stand right next to you. Now imagine, now see, I'm only like 4 inches away from you, but how comfortable does this feel? No problem, right? Because I'm not facing you. Right. So if you go up to a girl and you want to talk to her, without even coming up to her like front on like this, again, she's going to creep the fuck out. Walk up to her, off to the side, and be like, so, let me ask you a question, or whatever it is, or hey, check out these guys over there. Whatever it is, you're already engaging her, and she knows that if she wants to turn away, she can. All she has to do is go like this, and boom, she's out of the conversation. You give her that space, that comfort. Part of like giving her comfort is giving her an escape route. If you're in a corner with her, and you got her like physically cornered, even if she does dig you, it's like she has nowhere to go, and that instinct's going to kick in of, shit, if he wants something from me that I want to give him, I have nowhere to go. That kind of thing. Also, say you're facing this way, whatever, right? Give me a favor, face that way. You're talking to a girl, so he's like somebody else talking, standing here, you yakking back and forth or whatever. If I'm going to come up to you, like from the side like this, you guys can spot me from your peripheral. You can see me come from miles away, and you know exactly, I'm going to come for you, I'm going to hit on you, I'm going to be like a creeper and everything else, right? However, if I come up to the side, not a whole lot of space to demonstrate this, but say if I'm going to walk a circle, right? They're standing right here, I'm going to make a circle right past them, and have the body language as of, I'm going to keep going, right? So I'm going to walk by and be like, take a double take, stop, look back, like, hey guys, let me ask you a question. You have the option to turn to me, just a little bit. If you don't, that's cool too, but you have the option to or not to. But you always see my body language. I'm walking out already. I have the option to just move away, and you'll feel that too. It's like, he's not here to hit on me, he's not here to get something from me, he's ready to walk away, which gives him, again, comfort. Let me ask you a question, da-da-da, 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 and then you go, oh, by the way, how do you guys know each other? I'm already taking that step away, like I'm already ready to move away and everything. We can do that physically, or you can do it verbally and say, hey guys, real quick, I only have a second, it's boys night out, I shouldn't be talking to you girls, but let me ask you, da-da-da-da, you go into your opinion opener, whatever the fuck it is, right? But give them that comfort. That's based on my girls, the difference between being a creeper and not a creeper is giving them that option to walk away. It's funny how when you get into a relationship, all the things, all those nice, sexy things you do are cool when you're in a relationship, but they're creepy when you don't know the girl. Writing her poetry, like giving her flowers, all that shit. When you don't know the girl, it's creepy. If you don't know her, it's like, oh, he's so sweet. But being a creeper is like the last thing you want to be labeled as, because that destroys your game, destroys the game of whoever you're with, and you're going to be fucking labeled by those girls forever and ever and ever. Here's a creeper. Now, the bar club may not be a big deal, but if you're in a social circle, and everybody knows each other, and you get introduced to a new friend or whatever, if she tells her friends he's a creeper, you're already out with all those friends.
About to go to the Griffin. We're about to work out mojo a little
bit. Come on. Chain make it hot, then we rollin' with rock. Revving up the horn, stirring the whole block. These new boy riders got the streets on lock. Everywhere we fucking stop, groupers love to fly. Man, these girls going wild, lifting up they tops. Man, these hoes begging niggas just to hold my cock. Hop up on the burn the light, poetry is what I run. Man, my swag got a spike like a cheapo flight. We some rock stars without the guitar. Fire coming out, I'm out and penetrate like bombs. We bad to the bone, we some rolling stones. Blowing blue cuss songs, motherfucking song. Some neck breaking music with some gangster roots. No long hair, no eyeliner, biker boots. We some rap rock stars trying to party hard. D&B downstage on the take it chart. Rock the skull belt buckle, keep it crowned with ice. Got the Bob Barker money, see the price is right. Watch the fans march hard till they down to fight. And we'll jump up off this bitch if the crowd get high. Come on! We some rock stars without the guitar. Fire coming out, I'm helping penetrate like bombs. We bad to the bone, we some rolling stones. Blowing blue cuss songs, motherfucking song. Cause we rock stars, rock a rock star, I'm a rock star, 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 rock a rock star, I'm a loading up the tour buses, I keep moving day to day. Oh, LA, NY, Chi-Town, as I'm moving state to state. Oh, staring up in the sunset, reflecting on the past days on the road. Oh, flashbacks in my mind, keep popping from the last time I've been home. Ain't been home in so long. guitar. Fire coming out, I'm out, we penetrate like bombs. We bad to the bone, we some rolling stones. Blowing blue crystals, motherfucking song. Cause we rock star, rock a rock star. I'm a 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 DMB, it's who we be. In the street, yeah, come, pop it, hey, come, get that, hey, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up, hey, sing it along with me. We some rock stars without the guitar, fire coming out, I'm out, we penetrate like bombs. We bad to the bone, we some rolling stones, blowing blue crystals, motherfucking song. Cause we rock star, rock a rock star. I'm a 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 rock star, rock a rock star. I'm a
Alex, and I got her number, and I closed that shit, and I got another one.
What's the synopsis here?
Synopsis, this is a rainy day, kind of cold, actually pretty dead out here. The people out walking around right now are in their 60s or older. So it's looking glum, but we're going to keeping on, see what we can find.
Identity, purpose, life. Those three hollow words reverently dictate what you ought to be, what you can be, and what you will be. They are your rallying points to build courage when courage seems to fail, to create faith when there seems to be little or no cause for faith, and to create when you gain hope, and hope becomes forlorn. So we talk about gravity, we talk about identity, we talk about purpose. Basically, we're talking about life. What's your why? What's your purpose? Why did you come here tonight? What benefit, what value does it have in your life? And so purpose is really the bridge between your identity and your life. It's the bridge. Because you're going to identify with your purpose, and that's how you're going to build your life. And so when Ryan has the pictures of, that constant, unmoving, conscious direction, and how everything else revolves around that. Your purpose for being here brought you here. Everything in your life brought you to this point. Brought me to this point. Likewise, when we speak to women, that same thought that created any circumstance or event or outcome is the same thing that she's going to gravitate to when we enter the room. So, let me start. I see the laws as uniform and orderly. It's a uniform and orderly method by the omnipotent God. It's just a law, right? And a law is something that happens everywhere, everyone, in every place. The law of attraction is the secondary law. The primary law to that is the vibration, the law of vibration. What we're talking about really is rapping. On a cosmic design, we're talking about rapping. And everyone is going to attract something into their lives. Some of us are going to attract drama. I have women texting me and everything about the drama. Some of us are magnets for wealth. Some of us are magnets for a lot of ass. You know? And then some of us are magnets for just good relationships. You have to. So each and every one of us are magnificent in some way, shape, or form. The problem is, a lot of people out there don't know who you are, and they don't give a shit. And it is your job when you walk into this game to change their mind.
Hey, check this out. It's an interview. Yeah. Hey, you're being bounced. What do you have to say about that?
What? What was that?
I said you're being bounced. What do you have to say about that?
Hey, she says, my future wife, motorboat.
They just got married, guys. It's their freaking honeymoon.
I'll follow you say hi.
Absolutely, Brad.
Hard. I need to be in the front here. See, there it is. Bam.
What do you think?
I think it's just too tall for me. What do you guys think? Think I can handle it? Of course I can.
You can handle it, Nick. You're the man, bro. This guy's the fucking man right here.
Oh, this is going on YouTube, by the way. So I hope you look good. Well, then again, you're next to me, so you probably look good. Whoa.
Oh, you guys are cute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Say what?
I can drive. Axel. Brake. Axel. Brake. So I can drive.
How much do you have to?
Yeah, you think so then?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I can drive, go to home. Yes.
If you come to the point where you're like, you gotta go, you might either say something like, hey, I like you. I want to keep in touch. What's your number? Or how can we continue this interaction? Or you might say something like, you're like, hey, you know what? You seem pretty cool. I'm having a pool party next week or a barbecue at my house. You should roll. We might need a wild card. What's your number? Or you might just say like, give me your cell phone. Or you can just say, look, this is my favorite one. You say something like, are you on Facebook?
Yes.
If I send you a friend request, will you accept it?
Sure.
Promise?
Okay.
Pinky promise?
I mean, can I have to admit that would work?
And then after that, you're gonna go stamp it, or you can even double stamp it like this. And then you tell her kiss it. You don't have to actually kiss it. And then you tell her.
You gotta kiss it.
Oh, you gotta kiss it. Tell her kiss it. And then blow it up. Cool. And then pull out your phone. Be like, "What's your name?" If she already said you
That's
probably
like
already
my
asked her
mind
name.
is already like just blown up itself, dude. I mean that's like that's huge.
Well, all you need is her name, and you got a Facebook. But 90% of the time, a woman's on private, and just because you look up on her name, you won't actually get it. So get her name, and right when you're getting her name, you're like, "Oh, what's your number too?" Or you pull her number before you get her name, then you're just like, you're putting out her number, and you're like, "Oh yeah, that's her name."
I don't know if I'm gonna be ready to close tonight, but definitely the openers.
He's closing. We're gonna fucking come down here and put 8 quarters in the fucking machine. Let's go. I'm flipping a bitch. So I went the wrong way. Oh shit. What up?
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a bright ass light. I'm in the Mercedes right now. We're gonna go pick up Farron and go to Eye Candy and gotta represent for motherfucking Las Vegas. You see that? You see that? Getting slapping him on the ass. What do you think about that?
I missed it.
This is what we call an instant date, where he's moved from front of the martini into the art house. Why ask a girl out to go get a drink sometime when you can do it right now?
We all feel it when we're out there. This part of us that's yearning to get out. We all have it in all of us, man. I see it in all of our eyes. We have it. Let it out. We're afraid to because we think that the rest of the world is going to ridicule it. If it does, it does. It just means that he hasn't gotten strong enough yet. It's a personal muscle. We all feel it when we go out to clubs, when we see a beautiful girl. We get this incredibly strong feeling right in here, and it's just wanting to burst and get out, but we're hugging it back in. And that's the part of you that needs to get out there when you do this.
Guys, it's 6 a.m. We're just waking up in the morning, going to go pick up some chicks. First thing in the morning. You know, because we're fucking die-hard pickup artists.
It's early day game.
That's right. We're gonna be out on the dog trail. We're gonna be at fucking Starbucks, the bookstore. Yeah, you name it, guys. This is how we do it in Las Vegas.
Why should we sleep?
We gotta go get our wingman up because he lives out in the middle of bumfuck Egypt. I don't know how you're ever gonna bounce in HB. Damn, dog. What the fuck? Come on in. Alright, so I'm up here at the Mandalay Bay Beach. And, well, I see my vision as me standing here. This way I can see, like, the oncoming traffic right here. And I can be, like, on radio, okay, we got an HB9 coming. She's going to circle around and then come out here. This is where, like, the way to just jump in the pool and cut her off. It's a fucking underwater Sarge, bitch. Fuck with us. 702, baby, LV Lair.
Allie. I needed her number. She left her phone on the bar.
Just innocently, you know, while she's talking to a friend.
I said, shut up, distracted. Yeah, I know. I pick up her phone. 845-4642. Don't fucking call me. Call her. Call me from her phone.
It doesn't have the wireless device.
Alright, what do you got? Show me this thing here.
Here's your transmitter.
Alright.
Hooked up to my microphone.
Alright, you know what? There it is.
The transmitter hooked to the microphone.
No, man, you
got my microphone
in here. So I tested this out. It actually works pretty good.
Cool.
It hooks up into my little voice recorder.
Brian J here. PUA all the way, baby. About to go to Blush now. I'm a little red tie with a little matching candy cane in the pocket, allowing the target to open me. I can be like, she's like, hey, I want a candy cane. I'm like, wait a minute, what's your name? It's like, Veronica. Veronica what? Veronica Gonzalez. Whoa. I totally give you one. but I've seen Santa's naughty list, and
So check this shit. We're about to do this shit right now. For one, we're on Blue Martini. For two, this is on a Wednesday night. And for three, this is ladies' night. This is where it all happens right now. I'm telling you. Fucking get your hand off your cock. Get your fucking video games and your fucking rest. Whatever you gotta do, make this shit happen. Because I tell you, this is where it's at right now.
Calm, son. Oh, make it calm. This is called a drive-by. Leave the door open so I can see. Let's go.
He left it go.
That's a fucking drive-by approach, baby. I can't see.
Where's my door?
Okay. Nice, Kristen. Keep going. Got it? I can't see crap because I'm... Damn. What you think about it? Drive-by approach. That's the first one.
That's good, man. It's the way to get start the night off.
Come on, let's go see what it's like. Oh, he's getting... He's losing it. Hey, bro, that's the first drive-by approach in Las Vegas Lair history, bro.
Just walked outside, left my door open, and just like fucking still strolling like this. That's funny.
Yeah, that was just the extra coffee. Just in case they screwed it up. You're welcome.
Hey, he wants to game some hired guns.
Huh?
He's trying to game some hired guns. Have you heard of that? The hired gun?
Blinking glasses.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what's the point of these weird accessories you have here?
Start a conversation. I got Pez.
Watch. Stand on one foot. Do a little hop. Next.
We're all trying to meet women, and at the end of the night, you kind of end up saying that same thing. Everyone's just like, "Did you score?" And you're like, "No." They were all stuck up. Like, she's not a bitch, guys. She's just a bitch when you're around, because you don't know how to display that value.
If a fly loses their wings, should you call them a walk?
It's definitely if I saw it.
What accent is that?
See, every time you hit her with these gifts and compliments and nice things, she's just getting that shield. She's gonna blow you off. But if you fucking hit her where it counts, then you can break through. It's kind of like, you guys are watching Independence Day, so you want to like upload that virus, break down the shields. You don't have to ever feel rejection again. It's just like, you walk up, she's not rejecting you. If you walk up and you say hi and she says fuck off, it's not you. It's not Joe. It's not David. It's just that she doesn't know you. She's rejecting your approach, not your personality.
Most women, especially beautiful women of particular quality, are not going to travel by themselves. It's always going to be a group of twos, most of the time. How do you initiate a chat with a two-set, perhaps a three-set, without alienating your friend?
I'm pretty new to the Lair. I was able to do my one-on-one coaching with Ryan, which, man, just opened up a whole new world for me. If anything, it just increased my confidence, and I'm just more relaxed. And I know it's, it may not be a whole lot, but it just makes a world of difference with women. It shocks the hell out of me, actually, that I'd have never guessed that I would have been able to do this shit. But it's a great group, man. These are a couple of great guys, and I mean, for hard proof, man, when did we do our training? We did our training like a month ago, maybe? A month ago, maybe, something like that.
last weekend, she was a total cougar. I met her on Friday night. Saturday night we went out and I brought her home and had sex with her. I would have never been able to do that without this shit. And it's just amazing. I mean, it's opened up a whole new world for me. It's opened up my eyes to just all kinds of shit.
Your wingman is like, he's your guy. You're responsible for him, he's responsible for you. And like my case, I have a couple stories about wingmanship that are really cool. We were at Club Pure that one night, and my wingman happened to be open up a set, and he got in and he started making out with the girl within 5 minutes. They were making out there in the corner. So I was winging him with her friend. So I'm like really cool with the friend, and then they decide they want to leave. So she goes, "Oh no, I'm the mother hen. This is not happening." No, and then she wanted to take her friend. She wanted to take her away. So that's when I had to say, okay, I gotta change her mind, right? So I took her aside and I just started talking to her, and it started really adding some value to my wingman. Like, oh man, this guy's the sweetest guy I know. We're best friends. I know this guy's for the longest time. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. We're actually gonna be at. And I told him where and when, what time I was gonna see him tomorrow. So they're not gonna go anywhere. Your friend's she's in safe hands. So then that's when she started to turn, and then that's when she said, well, okay, I'll give you guys an hour. Like, oh man, okay, how to start negotiating now. So 10
seconds to an hour. That's a good deal, man.
So there we go, man.
You can do a lot in an hour.
Yeah.
You can change the whole frame, do even more, make it more than an hour. You know.
Well, yeah. This is why
the ball is in his court now. You gotta understand that. The way he's setting it up, the way he did it already.
Yeah.
He's got an hour on his hands already. That to me is like boom. You can do a lot in an hour.
So I have an hour, right? So now I got to make sure I got to extend it. So psychologically, you have to think, all right, I have to get her to forget about her friend, or at least have such a good time with me that she's going to kind of forget about her friend for a while. So that's when I said, okay, I'm going to teach you some salsa moves. It's like, salsa? Yeah. So I started teaching her salsa. And that pretty much got her mind off her friend, because my wingman, he took off. They went to the hotel room. Like, all right, man, I'll see, delay as much as you can. Like, all right. So I started dancing with the girl. I danced for like an hour and a half. At this point, she started getting worried. She's like, oh no, I gotta talk to my friend. Oh, don't worry about it. And I would just keep changing the subject. And no matter how many times she went back and told me, oh, I gotta check on my friend, I'd just ignore it, change the subject, and she'd forget about it. But the thing was, make it fun, make it interesting, keep her occupied, and let the wingman do her thing, or let your wingman do his thing. And 2 hours later, my wingman called me up. He was, all right, man, we're coming back to the club. He came back. They were all happy. Then we went out, we hung out, and I guess she wanted to see Shaq. Now the reason I couldn't escalate on her or like do anything with her, because she actually was in a relationship. And if I had tried to game her, I probably would have messed up, and I would have risked having her pull her friend out. So I said, all right, I'm going to take one for the team, not try to do anything with this girl, because she was actually pretty good looking. But I said, well, I'm just going to try to keep her entertained, because my wingman, he got into the set first, and I guess I could let him do his thing. So that's one thing, is the wingman sometimes has to sacrifice. And another example, a wing that I did, I was winging my friend, Vic. He got into a set, and he talked to this British girl. And this British girl, she was all right. She just happened to be with like a whale of a woman. We're talking nasty teeth, glasses, she was like huge. And she just had like the most negative attitude. Oh, I hate this place. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate that. I'm like, oh man, I have to deal with this girl. So I'm talking to this girl, and I'm trying to, bring up the good subjects, the happy subjects for her to talk about. The whole time she's like, oh, I hate that. I hate that. And every time my wing would try to take his girl away, she'd, come here, where are you going? Like, oh man, this is gonna be tough. So my wing kept trying to get this girl to go away to the bar because he wanted to, tried to convince her to bounce out of the club, but this woman would not let her friend out of her sight. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take another one for the team. So I said, hey, do you like to dance? She's like, no, I hate to dance. Well, let me show you some moves. And I had to like grab her and grind up against her, and she actually started getting into it. So I'm doing my thing, and my wingman, he takes off. He's got his girl at the bar, and they're doing their thing. So there I am in the middle of the club. All these people are watching me. And I'm right here grinding and shit all up on this big fat woman.
I can just see that.
And everyone's thinking, oh, dude, that guy must be drunk. But, once again, my wingman was able to number close that girl, make out with her, set up a day 2, which was like a date for the next day. Because she, the woman I was dancing with, she was leaving the next day. So all I had to do was just buy that one day for them. So tomorrow they can, the next day they can do whatever they wanted.
In Vegas, these girls come to town with what I call a DTF pact. Down to fuck pact. They both want to fuck, but they're not going to fuck unless the other one does, because that gives them, that's like insurance, a blackjack dealer. That gives them insurance that, reasonably, that secret, what happened there, will go to the grave with them. Because one, you can't call the other one out for being a slut because you did exactly the same thing in the next bed.
You know, for the most part, a lot of guys who are nice guys tend to try to make it very logical. Like, if a woman says, like, oh, what do you do, what kind of job do you do, what's your name, where you're from, and all this stuff, it's very logical. It's like a very intellectual thing. And if a guy, starts answering, her questions or requests, she'll just put you in a box. Like, oh, you're an insurance guy. Oh, you're a real estate dude. And then the show has like a predetermined concept of who you are, and it's hard to get out of that. Because women always have these different categories of, okay, even with women, they have like, okay, that's my, shopping girlfriend, that's my, when I have a big problem with the family or the boyfriend, I'll go talk to this friend. Women have all these categories. So, if you talk to a woman and she starts asking you these questions, don't answer them. Just kind of avoid it or make fun of it, play with it, but never answer a direct question. Because once you put you into a logical, structured, narrow category, it's hard to get out of it.
You have your center bar, where you don't hang out. You got your entrance, and basically, right next to the bar here is a VIP booth. But like in every club, you have to pay so much to get in and sit down in the place. Like this is the dance floor right here. But in eye candy, right here and right here are tons of booths that are all free. You can sit down. Pretty much you can just roll in, pick your target on the dance floor, and bring her right into a couple building location.
You have to have strong game. You have to build the attraction between her and you. Then you have to move into comfort, and that's all you might accomplish in that night. But you got her. Let's say you kids closer and you number closer. Okay, you got into that level already. Why quit? Why quit?
Literally, we think in pictures. And I'm going to make a case on why it's so important to understand how it is that we think.
Let's say you didn't get her number, okay? Right then and there, the game starts all over. You got to start from A1. How many times not only that though, okay? When you number close, it's just a follow-up. It's just a potential. It's a potential, okay?
Of your potential.
It's a potential. It's a potential to get on a first date. First date is just another game that you got to start all over on. and then move on to the next date, and then eventually, hopefully after 3 dates, normally that's what people PUA say, 3 dates, you see the deal, and depending on the type of high caliber type of woman, she might have morals, values, whatever, but
basically what it comes down to is you can't get what you want. You at least have a phone number, an email.
And sometimes we gotta step out of our head and really step into what the potential possibilities. And that's play it. You know, you can't play the game necessarily in your mind, but at least you have a good idea of what it looks like, right? And so that's the case that I'm building, is that, you know, over the last 6,000 years of all the great philosophers, thinkers, industrialists, capitalists, they've all agreed upon one point. They virtually disagreed upon every other point. But the one point is that we come with what it is that we think about. What we think about, we think about.
The things is about attraction is that you can bump it up, bump it up, bump it up. And once it gets to a high point, a woman's like really, really like, you know, in the moment, happy, liking it. A lot of guys try to keep on bumping it up higher and higher. When you take it to a peak, one of the best things you can do is take it away.
Half the girls that you do the thumb hug to say, okay, press it together. See her pinky, how she's hugging with the pinky also. Like 80% of the girls will do that. So when they do that, you can take that as an opportunity to kind of neg them a little bit. You can say, I told you press it together and thumb hug. And then you talk to her friend, say, you know, you dress her up, but you can't take her anywhere. Now do it again. There you go, good girl. Thumb hug, feel the love, jellyfish away. All right.
If you begin to start handling, if you know the cycle in your head, if it's stuck on your autonomic nervous system, you become unconsciously competent of how I'm going to handle every issue in my life, and you start always moving this route. If you start moving this route and ignoring these, you start moving in a much more positive direction, right?
We play, like our mind plays all these little games, and it really, it's there to, you know, quote unquote, keep us safe, protect us. But just know that you're more capable than you think you are.
That's where they're at, right where they're at. Now she's locked into the set.
Man's value, which is really about survival, show demonstrations of higher value, and your ability to provide comfort, safety, security for the woman, then your stock goes up. She will compensate you for that. Her value, of course, is that if she comes in front of you and lifts up her shirt and shows you her tits, her value goes up. It's that simple for us, and that's the other truth.
You ever go into a party, it's a bunch of guys, like a sausage fest, but then there's kind of like one chubby girl. You took that chubby girl and you put her in like a, let's just like a model kind of place. She wouldn't be shit, right? But you walk into this party and it's like the only selection. I start talking to her. I build some attraction with her, but then a hotter girl comes in, so I'm going to change my target. Now I can turn this girl into a pawn. And what I mean by that is, when you play, you guys ever play chess? You know when you get your pawn to the other side of the board, you can change the pawn for a queen. So this girl comes in with, say, this guy. He just happens to be her friend, it's not her boyfriend. But I can now take this girl and introduce her to this guy, like, hey Lois, this is Justin. Boom, they become a two-set, and then I can isolate my target to another two-set, and then I have my wing to rover around me. Just in case they kind of reinitiate the chat, he can block them out. He can cock block this guy and get it back to his girl, and I can do what needs to be done here. This is the same kind of shit, like getting up on stage, performing. This is all the same thing in the animal world of basically courtship behavior. Putting yourself in that center of attention and giving her the opportunity to choose.
That right there, that right there, okay, your mentality is eliminating the belief. I never do clubs.
No,
see, right there, I just caught yourself.
That's why I came to learn clubs.
I caught yourself right there. Or even the fact that I don't number clothes. Why? You know, the more tools that you know, the better you are.
Like for this set right here, I wanted to talk to this girl, but she's got 3 of her fat friends with her. Now I have to either keep that entire group occupied, or they're gonna do something like, hey, we gotta go to the bathroom, and they're gonna grab her friend and pull her away. Which is where my wing can come in, and I use a little fluff talk on these 3 girls, start saying like, hey, where you guys in? Where you from? What do you do? Blah, blah, a bunch of bullshit just to keep them at bay. And then I can isolate my target maybe 5 to 8 feet away from the group, demonstrate higher value to her, ultimately number close, and get that time bridge so that I can meet up with her later. Let's just forget about the rest of the bullshit that's going on and focus on the task.
We're gonna build a strong team. We're gonna have some shit going
you don't really want to catch one-itis. You guys ever heard that term? That's that girl, the one girl that you gotta get. You'll never get her, and the paradox behind it is because like you want her so bad, she knows she has the power. If she has the power over there, she can't feel attraction, so you'll never get her. You should have negged her with her lips. Basically, guys, if you feel yourself in that frame, you're gonna like you start getting tunnel vision and you're just stuck on this girl and you can't get her out of your mind. Just we call it fuck 10 other women, TOW, whatever it is. So you can get her out of your head, but don't worry about it. There's a billion stars in the sky, guys. So just get out there and make it happen.
Like, for example, one thing that I like about Ryan and his style is that he's actually trying to do things that are outside the box. Like, he has a friend that's a guy from Thai, a guy that's Asian, and he's always been saying, oh, picking up Chinese girls, it's impossible, you can't do it. Ryan's like, well, nah, there's got to be a way. So he learned some Chinese, went and opened sets with them, and next thing we know, we're out on double dates with these Chinese girls. You know, he's breaking the mold. He's finding new ways to actually go out there and do pickup. He's actually pushing it further.
One of my biggest things is on target market assessment, where I'm personally into not just going out and opening sets, I'm more into specifically looking at, I want to target this type of girl, so where's she going to be at? Oh, this is the venue she's going to be at, what time is she going to be at?
Alex.
Damn, what happened, bro?
Her name's Alex, and I got her number.
Yeah.
And I closed that shit. And I got another one.
I'm here with Joe, man. We're doing a little today, and we're gonna go through those motherfucking numbers. Solid.
On day one, pretty cool.
So, a lot of people have seen me with these weird gadgets, James Bond style. I put on, I look like a freaking cyborg. Anyway, I'll be down on Vegas Boulevard. I've been doing this with all the students, where I might be behind a tree or a rock. Anyway, I use a lot of video stuff because I'm very into like, you know, pinpointing the students' body language, just vocal tonality, speech patterns. So I'll use stuff like I got these glasses right here with a built-in video camera, microphone. Very easy, very concealable. Can't tell.
So this formula is something. It's more of a not a specific technique, but it's more of a meta strategy, so to speak, of how to develop yourself to become more direct, so you can start to get more women to, you know, to open up, to develop yourself, to become more skilled at direct and being able to approach more women.
This little device is pretty cool. It's got 20 minutes of video. It's got photo, audio, and sometimes I'll be, you know, in the mall, maybe looking on the clothes rack. Meanwhile, you know, I'm filming you like this. And then we'll go back, we'll have a beer real quick, show you exactly like, oh, look at you. Thought you were, you know, cool little girl, like really, you were standing like this, doing these. Or I see a lot of guys in this position, which is like the position that like a submissive monkey does in front of a dominant monkey. You're talking to the girl, but you look like a bitch, you know, how's she gonna respond to that? You know, where I can say maybe you wanna like lean back so you get some of that aspect of the negative report, great rapport with us.
Self-directed really comes down to knowing what you want, where you want to go, what you will and will not put up with.
Okay guys, the first thing you need to know, and if you're not taking notes, you should be, is body language is 55% of human communication. I can stand here in front of you right now, and I bet you feel a presence. Yeah. Yes?
You can talk about some intellectual women too. You know, if you're trying to build a relationship and you're really trying to get to know a woman, it's okay. But if you're trying to get laid or you're trying to escalate it to a point where it's really physical, you don't want to really talk logic. You want to talk about short little phrases, things that are fun, things that are spontaneous. And you want to let the part of you that is very just reactive and it's fun, it's playful. You want to get into that flow where you're not really thinking logically, you're not thinking at the cognitive level, but you're more about that reactive part of you that's very primal, it's very spontaneous, and it's more emotional.
If I stand like this, I'm not saying anything to him. And what did you feel?
A little freaked out.
A little freaked out because that was okay. Just an example. I won't really do that one, but body language is 55% of communication.
See, cock in my face.
Yeah, right? I was saying something with my body. If I come over here to you like this, I'm not saying things to you, but my body is speaking to you.
So posture, position, and ground. And then the other one that I was is
break these numbers down too. Body language is 55% of our communication. Your vocal tonality.
Well, that's what I was saying right next. Vocal tonality
is 38%. And the actual words that you're speaking is only 7%. So,
what is it again?
So what you're going to do is you put the rubber band on your hand like this, and you're going to show them, you're going to put it over your thumb, and I'm going to show you the secret.
So check this out.
Putting my little finger here and creating a loop that I catch underneath my thumb, like that.
I was watching YouTube the other day, and I was really bored at home. This thing was totally cool. Grab the top one.
Okay? And then I go 1, 2, 3, and it comes through.
You ready to jump down the ladder? Oh! Now you're on number 3.
Come on top of the thumbs, twist it, and you're going to take this finger to create another loop, and you're creating a little loop on the bottom of your thumb, like so. And then you're going 1, 2, 3, and it comes through.
I was at a bar, I don't know what I was doing. I was just kind of chilling, kicking back. And I don't know, when these girls just walk up to me and say something like, these girls are like total like the fun chicks, so like the bar. And they come up to me and they're like, we're hopeless romantics. And it's just kind of random, like, I was like, okay, that explains why you look like trouble.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she's like, oh my god. And then we started talking, and then they were actually out of town from Missouri or somewhere in the wherever, the U.S. And then we started talking, like, we got on the topic of Las Vegas and how awesome it is here and blah blah. And like, yeah, we're thinking about moving here. It's like, how do you like it? It's like, it's okay. And it's very diverse. There's a lot going on. And he's like, yeah, we should move in. I want to move into your place. Well, we can just whatever. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could be able to put up with your shit. And then she was like, what? And then she started like qualifying. Like, no, like, I can cook, I can do this, blah blah blah. And I was like,
nothing but dollar signs, tables and bottle service for hundreds of white lines. Up in the club, I'm dressing to outshine. Y'all can keep them kitty drinks, I sit yakking them fine wines. I'm a real player, I'm focused on my grind. Diamonds in my watch, better value my damn time. Them blades chop, you can see it when I ride. I'm tipping down the street with a pistol by my side. Ladies holler when they see me. Little homies rocking stars and spikes and trying to be me. It's Ryan Chain, I do it my own way. Ain't never gave a fuck about what any of y'all gon' say. I came here to play, my world's an arcade. I live the rock shows, get high and get laid. Just remember, YOLO, get it how you live it, homeboy, and do it how you want. Come on, cause tonight we gon' make it happen. Come on, cause tonight we gon' make it happen. Come on, cause tonight we gon' make it happen. Come on, cause tonight we gon' make it happen. I ain't wait around for shit, I go make shit happen. Hustling and paper stacking, investments and money management. Amateurs try to play, but they ain't paid they do. See me rolling in the Denali, floating on 22s. When Eddie shows up, y'all don't know where shit's headed. 115 degrees, but it be snowing in Vegas. Fuck a bank, I ain't trusting with nothing from me. Been rolling with 100 stacks, and we call it the trunk money. Got all them little shorties that's twerking out to my music. They keep sending families, man, damn, them parents gon' probably sue me. It's all good, little Susie up off a bonus, and all them kids in Vegas is popping the Motorola's. My shit's dropping like the guillotine. Big ups to all my fans in the Philippines. Some parents trolling my YouTube and posting they hate mail, but I don't give a fuck, I smoke weed and keep it real. Come on, cause tonight we gon' make it happen. Come on, cause tonight we gon' make it happen. Come on, cause tonight we gon' make it happen. Come on, cause tonight we gon' make it happen. Cause they Facebook posted, we talking that real shit. The survival of the fittest and rap is my meal ticket. I gym twice a day and all I eat's organic. Got my vibration so high, I'm +4 on the ambient. You can almost see my aura when you're standing before me. My fans cheer and support me and all the girls adore me. This Ron J, baby, I'm always gonna keep it blurred. Throw your hearts up and feel the fucking energy surging. You see me at the mall, Gucci bags cause I ball. Plus a 2-for-1 salad, hot topic for shower. Plus a checking for fashion show on my iPhone fall. In front forever 21, wait for my gal to get out. Mansion party to see me, I'll grab a couple of cases. Call up my motherfucking dogs and we be running the place. One life and one shot's all the motherfuckers got. Tonight we gon' make it happen, motherfuck the cops. Come on, cause tonight we gon' make it happen. Come on, cause tonight we gon' make it happen. Come on, cause tonight we gon' make it happen. Come on, cause tonight we gon' make it happen. Come on. Tonight we gon' make it happen. Cause tonight we gon' make it happen. Cause tonight we gon' make it happen.